Charles Manson was born on November 12, 1934, in Cincinnati, Ohio, the unwanted son of a teenage mother and a man who vanished before he was born. His early life was steeped in neglect and crime. Shuffled between relatives and reform schools, Manson quickly learned manipulation as a means of survival. By his teenage years, he was stealing cars, forging checks, and drifting in and out of juvenile detention centers. Prison became more familiar to him than freedom. In the 1960s, when he was finally released, Manson entered a world ripe for influence, a counterculture of rebellion, drugs, and spiritual searching. Settling in California, he reinvented himself as a guru-like figure, blending fragments of philosophy, apocalyptic biblical imagery, and warped interpretations of songs by the Beatles. Charismatic yet unhinged, he drew in a group of young, disillusioned followers, mostly women who saw him as a prophet. They became known as the Manson Family. Under Manson's control, the family lived on a decaying ranch outside Los Angeles, surviving on theft and devotion to their leader. In 1969, Manson's apocalyptic visions took a violent turn. Believing a race war, which he called Helter Skelter, was coming, he ordered his followers to commit a series of brutal murders to spark chaos. Over 2 nights in August, members of the family slaughtered 7 people, including actress Sharon Tate, who was 8 months pregnant. The crimes shocked the nation and ended the illusion of the 1960s peace movement. Manson never killed anyone himself, but his influence was undeniable. His control, his words, and his ideology were the true weapons. In 1971, he was convicted of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder, sentenced to death, later commuted to life imprisonment when California abolished the death penalty. Charles Manson spent the rest of his life behind bars, a symbol of cult manipulation and the dark underside of the American dream. Even in prison, he maintained his following and reveled in his infamy. He died in 2017 at the age of 83, a man who sought power, founded in madness, and left behind a legacy of fear that still lingers in the shadows of pop culture and crime history.